Hello everyone, this is Magnipi. I'm here with Dark Templar, Holle, Teku, and Golgotha, and we are Initiative Zero. This is the Second City Chronicle, our Chronicles of Darkness game. We're on Of Mice and Men, our first story, and thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed. For those of you that haven't, please do. We'd love to have you. So we're going to get underway here. If you want to be notified of when our episodes come out, make sure you hit that bell. Please, comments down below. You can always join our Discord. And yeah, we're going to jump into this next episode here. And when we last left, Elliot, Vinny, Christopher, Karen, you guys had left the library through a side door, dumping you into a sort of kind of congregating area outside. In nicer weather, it would be a place where students would collect between the buildings to sit, and you know, there's tables and benches and things like that. There's a path that leads out to the main road where everybody parked, and Grayson had gone out the front, not seeing your I guess adversary, maybe, Mason, the guy wearing the waistcoat, the leather waistcoat. Grayson went out the front, got into his car, started her up, and so I've included a small map there just to kind of give you the lay of the land when you guys were heading toward the narrow path that leads you out onto the main street. Mason steps out from hiding and kind of cuts you off, demanding the book. And that's where we'll jump back in here. He says, "Hey, I need the book." And Elliot, I believe you replied with, "You talking to me?" And he says, "I don't know, should I be?"
Well, I'm not the only one here.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking to anybody else. What do you want?
I want the book.
What do you want the book for?
To return it to who it belongs to.
Well, what are you willing to give me for it?
What would you like for it?
Make me an offer. And don't give me one of those your life kind of offers. Like, give me something. I've been trying to sell this thing.
Name your price.
I look around. How many of us are there? Sorry, are there like 4 of us here right now?
Yeah.
20 million? Look like you have it, or whoever you're working for.
He kind of just starts laughing. $20 million.
Too high? Hey, you can negotiate. I'm a haggler.
He just laughs. He's like, "Look, this can be easy or this can be hard. I just need the book from you. I'm going to get it one way or the other."
Like I said, give me a counter offer. And don't say your life and then like a creepy voice. I'm actually being serious.
Yeah, I'm being serious too. I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to make you wish you had just given me the book.
I'm just going to I'm going to just look at the other like, it's always like this in the movies. Just can't like make the just want to.
Christopher, anything?
I'm
he's standing right in front of you, Christopher, because you were taking the lead.
Yeah, I'm stuck between an angry trench coat guy and an angry whatever Vinny was wearing guy. So
yeah, he's not wearing a trench coat.
He's
wearing a leather coat, right? Waist down to his waist, sort of thing. Not.
I don't want to get into the semantics of what is versus isn't a leather trench coat.
I just want to make sure that he's not being confused for the guy that was wearing the trench coat. That's all.
There was a guy wearing a trench coat.
With the one with the newspaper.
Oh, I haven't seen that guy yet.
That's right.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's horrors as yet unseen. That's fine.
I want to check my phone to see if the truck that I called, if I'm kind of in the back of the library is on the way or close. If it's been 20 minutes since I did that, I'm not sure.
It hasn't even been that long. No, you guys literally like crossed the library and went down the stairs. Like, it's been, maybe 5 minutes. since you sent that message. Somebody acknowledged it. They said, yeah, I'll bring the truck that way. Where are you at? Sort of thing. But
Is this area behind Mason plowed?
no, it's mostly a footpath. You can probably get about, I'd say, it's about 6 people wide. A car could fit down there.
Yeah, but if it's not plowed, then getting it out is going to be a nightmare.
It hasn't collected a lot of snow. It hasn't like drifted into there, right? The wind would have blown past it. So, but you would have to go up on the curb, right, and drive.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely a walkway.
Interesting. I might see if I can just, in my pocket, call Grayson and leave the line open. Because he would have been second to last person I called, I think. No, he would have been the last person I called.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah, we'll try it.
Cool. Okay, so it's definitely going to be a stealth move. So it's going to be a dexterity plus stealth.
Dexterity. And stealth. Not 9 again. I am not good at that. Ooh, I am good at that, though.
All right.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Your hand's likely in your pockets because it's cold, so it's, you managed to, you have a flip phone, you managed to flip it open.
Yeah, I'm trembling out of fear and the cold, not because I'm trying to
For sure.
1-800 send help.
Yeah, Elliot, you're kind of looking past Christopher, kind of going, so what's your offer, man? What's your offer?
I'm just looking to get paid.
So Christopher, he looks at you there, and he gets right in your face and says, "Step aside." What's your composure?
Oh, for this sort of thing, not great.
But what is it?
I wanna step up beside
See,
Christopher.
because I've got this broken thing.
Yeah.
You're a bitch. Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. So what's your composure normally?
Composure normally, I believe, would be 3.
So only 1 then, because it's minus
Yeah,
2.
Well, it's a shot at resolve, not composure.
No,
I
it's
don't know
any
if that-
social, right?
Ah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
a straight, straight composure roll, not great.
You're not rolling. It's a penalty, but it would be your composure value would be reduced by that penalty, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So it'd be a 1.
Yeah. There we go. 2 successes on his intimidation.
Can I stand up beside Christopher?
Yeah, you can
Like
step
a
up.
strength in numbers kind of thing.
You can step up if you like, but Christopher, you are now. If you back down from a confrontation, so if you give in to this,
Yeah, if
you
he's
get
gonna
you get a beat if you give in.
Yeah, if Vinny's gonna step up, I'm pretty sure I would just kind of skirt back behind him.
Okay, so you're going to give him room, essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna back off, I think.
Okay,
Just
so
reasonably speaking.
gotcha. So he will have stayed, like he moved into your face, but Vinny will step up, kind of like that. That means that gives you a beat on your persistent condition.
Okay.
Cool. Vinny, you step up. You're to his side, but he's stepped closer to Elliot. And he looks over at you and says, "And what are you going to do?"
What are you gonna do? All you're doing is saying that you want this book. We told you we're not giving it to you.
You're right. You're right. I've done way too much talking. And with that, we'll have to roll initiative.
Did my call ever end up going through?
You wanted to pocket dial Grayson?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Initiative is initiative. That's going to be happening.
Yeah, and I'm going to need Grayson to also make sure when you roll initiative that you click your token.
Really, my initiative's 9.
Oh, I didn't click it. Yeah.
I am speed. I think. Nope, I am not speed anymore.
Oh, Mason's gonna be like 21.
Yeah. He's already punched me in the face 4 times.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, plus mods, though.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of mods. Wow.
Where are you seeing? I'm not seeing mods.
Well, he rolled 8, but it's got 15.
Yeah.
Oh, Karen, look at her initiative.
What's your mod?
14.
Yeah, what's your mod there, Grayson?
Where do I find that?
Your initiative modifier should be down in the bottom right of your sheet.
Initiative modifier 5.
Okay. And Elliot, what's your mod?
My mod?
Sorry?
Sorry. I don't know. Well, my mod is not loading.
All right. 1 sec.
Is it speed? Over?
It's initiative mod.
Nope. Don't know where it is. Oh, 6.
All right.
6.
And Vinny, what's yours?
5.
5? Okay. Cool. All right, there we are. And Mason will go first again in this game. When we do combat, we haven't done a lot of combat, but what you have to do is you need to declare your actions first. So there's the summary chart I'm just sharing with you guys. Feel free to click the picture and you will be able to read it. First thing we do is we state our intent. It is possible for you to surrender and become beaten down. So that is a possibility here. We've rolled our initiative. And yeah, so that's basically where we are. And Mason here is going to yeah, he says to Vinny, yeah, I've done too much talking, and his intention is to get the book. And that's his goal for being violent, is to get the book. Christopher, Karen's intention will be to get away. Grayson, what's your intention if you become aware of this? What would you want to do?
If I become aware, it would be to get them out of there, to help them escape.
Okay, cool. And Elliot, Christopher, what would your intention be?
Yeah, try and make sure that we escape.
Okay, get away. Elliot?
Escape.
And Vinny?
Elliot escapes with the book, and if I need to kind of have enough time...
Oh, it's just it's a real clear intention, right? Like, just...
Okay.
What's your goal with this? What do you want to do? Fighting has happened. What's your goal?
Escape with the book.
Okay, escape with the book. I assume when you guys say escape, you probably mean with the book?
Yes.
Or just get out of there?
No, we could throw the book behind us and be like, go get it. But that seems all too easy.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, there is a difference, though. I mean, it's a good thing that Vinny...
Yeah.
Right, is
escape
making that
with
distinction.
The book.
Okay. Elliot with the book?
Correct.
Okay, Karen is just wanting to escape. And Grayson, you want to get them out of there regardless, or with the book? Grayson.
With the book, of course, yes. Of course, with the book.
With the book. Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, Mason is going to to basically toss a punch at Vinny. Actually, you know what? He's going to actually give Vinny a kick. He's going to give him a nice side kick and kind of send him back. So that's going to be, let's see, that's strength and brawl. What's your defense there, Vinny?
My defense is 3.
3. All right. So three successes. That's 3 bashing damage to you then, as his leg just collides right with your gut, sends you staggering back a bit. Karen at one point had a death grip on your hand there, Elliot, but she lets go and looks behind her herself and starts to take a couple steps back. And she will go full defense. Grayson, give me a wits plus composure check here. There's quite a bit of movement here. You're sitting in the car. Nobody's hiding. There you go. You certainly, you're just like kind of looking around like, where are those guys? You adjust your mirrors, you look to the right, and you can see down this walkway. There's a dude whose back is to you with a black leather waistcoat. Just past him, you make out, from what you can see, is Elliot and Karen just behind into the, I guess from your perspective, behind and to the left of Elliot. This is just what you notice, so that doesn't take up your action.
Okay. How much about the neighborhood do I know? I mean, I've probably, have I been to this library before?
Maybe. I don't think you're super familiar with it. It's a different part of the city, but
right.
But you.
I was going to ask if I know there's like a back alley or something that would be on the other side that they could run to, but okay. I'm going to text. Do I see Christopher?
No, your line of sight would not allow for that. You can just basically see straight down to here, right? So this corner would block your line of sight to Christopher.
Okay. I am going to text Christopher and ask what's going on.
Okay, rounds are only about 3 seconds long, so it's going to take several rounds to get a text out.
Well, I could get a text in 3 seconds.
Not on the old style phones, man.
Okay, well, I'll still do it because, it is what it is.
Okay, so you're starting to text.
Yeah.
Christopher Sloan.
Pretty sure that I'm just going to look back and say, let's get out of here. And I'll start moving around this Mason character, gesturing for the kid and the blonde to follow me.
So you want to go between him and here? Is that what?
Like this way?
Like sneaking between him and the corner there, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if Vinny is there, I would move kind of over here and gesture them to come around behind me.
Yeah. All right. So you're going to maneuver there. Are you assuming a full defense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you just begin to move in that direction. Elliot. You see he just kicked Vinny in the gut. Vinny took a couple steps back.
And so the G is Grayson, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to run to Grayson because I want to get the hell out of there.
Okay. Cool. You're going to move in that direction.
Yeah, I'm going to parkour my way over there.
All right. Cool.
Like, as he's kicking him, can I jump over him?
I don't know you'd be able to jump over him. You could try to get around him, for sure.
No, like I run up like Vinny's back and like propel myself and do like a kind of a front flip over Mason.
Might be easier just to go around him, but you could try that if you really wanted to.
I just want to see it happen.
Yeah, it would be a dexterity plus athletics check. I mean, don't forget your parkour doesn't give you bonuses to things like that.
Oh. Hello, man that has employed me for less than a day. Let me step on your face.
On his face, I'm just stepping all over his back and just going. I'm showing him my attributes is what I'm really doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your willingness to climb.
You can try to flip over him if you want. I would probably say it would involve dexterity and your athletics. Yeah.
Oh, sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, you flip basically over him and land on the other side.
It seems like something my character would do. Just
Cool.
throwing it out there.
If that's what he would do, that's cool.
Like, imagine that in like a movie. That'd be pretty fucking cool.
It would.
Just,
Yeah. No
I'm just
contest.
imagining that in real life, and it would be ridiculous.
it'd be fucking amazing.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, you flip over. You can basically, I mean, Vinny, he looks up and sees this kid with a backpack on flipping over top of him. Okay, Vinny, it's your turn. You just got kicked.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
Right. So if Mason's looking up,
I'm gonna give him the penalty of Elliot's success, which was 1.
okay. So I want to kind of come in at his kind of waist area with a spear.
Sorry, with a spear?
Yeah, like he's gonna like
drive my shoulder. Shoulder.
Okay. Okay, a maneuver. Okay. I'm like, where'd you get a spear?
I got you there. Don't worry. I understood there, Lilo. I got you.
Okay, cool. So
Rick, where did you get a trident?
Exactly. No, that's perfect. That's exactly it.
all right, so if we take a look at the possibilities here, right? You're looking at a strength plus brawl. Okay. You can do an all-out attack if you want.
I'm going to throw willpower into it.
Yeah, you can do an all-out attack if you want, which will give you a +2, but you'll lose your defense.
No, I won't do that.
Okay. Threw some willpower into it, and he's at a -1 penalty to his defense.
Actually, I will do an all-out.
Oh, you're going to do the all-out?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got your bonuses, so you should have a +5 to whatever your strength plus brawl is, right?
Yep.
So your modifier currently +5, and then you're going to be penalized by his defense -1, which is 6.
All right, so I have a -1 modifier. Giddy up.
All right. And your total pool then will still be above 0?
Yeah.
Cool. Give her a roll.
It'll be 1 dice. 1 die.
Okay. No success.
And I hit a brick wall. All right, cool.
Yeah, he flexes his abs. And you're like, my shoulder. Cool. Brings us to the next round. Mason will go first. He's going to try to grab onto Elliot, who just flipped past him. He's gonna, once you land, he's gonna reach out and try to grab you. And so that's a grapple maneuver, which means what's your defense?
My defense is 5.
Okay, cool. So 4 successes.
Does my speed not do anything for that?
Nope. This is your defense. Your defense is built out of things like your dexterity and your strength, or sorry, your dexterity and such. But yeah, you dexterity and athletics is what your speed is built out, or sorry, your defense is built out of. So you got a 5, and but he still has 4 successes on you. He grabs hold of you, so you're now in a grapple with him.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right. And Karen is going to run.
Sorry, he's that fast that I jumped over him and he grabbed me after
Well,
kicking this guy?
You landed, right? Like you aren't in the air. You're not flying. He kicked.
Yeah, no, but like,
He
that's
kicked
like 3 seconds.
Yeah. He's pretty quick.
Okay.
He threw a kick. The dude he kicked, you kicked off of and leapt over him and landed on the other side. And it's not exactly 3 seconds, but it's on the order of 3 seconds. Karen will turn tail and start running back down through the plaza. And she's going to run away as best as she can. Grayson, you're still texting?
Still texting.
As you're texting, you look over. You saw Elliot land on the other side, and this guy grab hold of him. Are you still texting?
That's kind of my hint that something's happening there. More severe. So I'm going to stop texting and get out of my car.
Okay. Now realize you can fit your car down this pathway.
Oh, I thought it was I didn't realize that. I thought it was like a walk path, you said.
It is. You would mount the curb and drive across the sidewalk down this walking path, but it is wide enough. Like, you know how university walking paths will like have university maintenance vehicles and stuff? It's wide enough for a vehicle.
Okay. Oh, man, that's illegal, though.
I'm just giving you your options. That's all I'm doing.
No, that's actually a good idea. So I thought it was just I didn't think it was possible to go down there. So seeing that, actually, I'm going to, drive over there. Like I'm going to actually kind of whip around and kind of, drive there as quickly as I can.
Okay. All right. So you are going to mount the curb there. As you turn in, I just want you to give me a drive check, just to make sure that mounting the curb doesn't send you careening into the corner of the building.
Oh, I'm not good at driving.
Oh, here comes the building.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so drive plus what
It'd
else?
be a wits plus drive.
Wits plus drive. This probably isn't going to be good. So I got 0 in drive, but 2 in wits.
All right.
So you're rolling 1 die.
Here it comes.
Because the 0 in drive is a -1 penalty.
That's right.
So what do I have to do again for that? I've got to...
Just got to give me a roll.
Willpower.
I don't have
any
willpower.
Oh, Vinny, did you put a willpower out there when you spent your willpower?
Oh, no, I've been marking it off my sheet. I spent 2.
Yeah, just drag him out.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I just can't remember when it's a chance die.
That's when you have 0 in your pool.
Yeah, I know when you do it, but what do I have to do with the roll?
But you don't have 0 in your pool.
You don't have 0. You have 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just reduces you to
Okay.
1, right? You're not penalized.
Okay, that
otherwise.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. So I'm going to say you don't really damage your vehicle, but you're kind of stuck. You took the corner too tight.
I'm going to back it out.
Well, on your next turn, you'll
of course.
slap it into reverse and back it out and things. Okay, Christopher Sloan.
Ooh, seeing the kid get grabbed, probably not great. I might try and... I mean, it's within the realm of my stated goal to have us escape with the book, so... Can I sort of throw myself in the way between him and the kid and try and pry him off?
You can engage him, right? So you can engage him in the grapple as well. You could there we go. So you can try to grab him. That would basically involve you in the grapple. You have to overcome his defense, but
yeah, that might not be the worst idea. Okay, we'll try that.
Okay, strength plus brawl. Do you want to add any willpower into this?
I don't see how that's going to help this at all. This was sheet roll, chance, composure. I don't know why you're there. Strength and brawl. I would assume that I didn't bring my light revolver to review a book, so we're just going to leave that there.
Okay, you didn't come packing. Okay.
No. It's totally unreasonable.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No,
Whoa.
no way. Off a chance die.
Oh no, it is a chance die already, right? So
Oh,
look at you.
sorry. I'm at a flat 0. I didn't even ask you for the attribute. I'm at 1 strength and no brawl, so
No, that's totally cool because I was going to give you his defense, but it would have still resulted in a chance. So
yeah,
you
irrelevant.
managed to engage him in a grapple. Wow. Well done. Well done. Yeah.
if that doesn't demonstrate the fact that, you know, I'm genuine in my interests.
Yeah, desperation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so all
That's
right.
my purse. I don't know you. Just jumps on him.
Okay. So on the highest initiative is when grapple maneuvers get resolved, which means both grapple maneuvers will be resolved on Mason's initiative. So that means Elliot is done. He'll be in a contested action with Mason on Mason's action, and likewise, that's also when we resolve Christopher's action. So that brings us to Vinny.
So Christopher kind of got him in a grapple. Can I approach him from behind and just kind of, try and swing at the back of his head?
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, Christopher's or Mason's? Because one of these is an acceptable answer.
Mason's head.
Yeah, sure. He's already used his defense once, so his defense is 1 lower. So yeah, you can try to bop him.
I'm gonna use willpower.
Okay. Drag that out.
Okay, so my willpower +3, but then his defense is 5.
His defense is 6.
But it's already 1 lower.
No, normally it's 7. You had a penalty. He had a penalty last time, which brought it to 6, and again, it's reduced 1 from 7 now to 6.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
I'm.
Did you drag
3,
your?
so
Did you drag your willpower point out?
I will.
Yeah.
So I'm on a chance die then.
I just got to make sure that wasn't a 1. Yeah. Good times.
Oh, that was so close.
All right, and yeah, you try to pop him. He still ducks out of the way. Basically, he's got a hand on Elliot, and Christopher is basically trying to pry him off Elliot. That will bring us to the beginning there. Mason's turn. So we're going to resolve. We're going to resolve the. Essentially, it's all happening at the same time. So I need a strength plus brawl from Elliot and Christopher and Mason.
I think here's where it starts to fall apart for me.
Okay. And Elliot. You can always choose to put willpower in as well, don't forget.
Guess I'm putting some willpower into it.
Yep, drag out that willpower. All right, so he has the upper hand.
Cool.
Yeah, so he breaks free of Christopher's hold, basically throws your hand off, and on and he puts Elliot into a hold. Which means if you're in a hold, again, that means that you're being held in place, and neither of you can apply defense against any incoming attacks. So he kind of puts you into like an arm bar or something like that. So his attention is totally on you. That brings us to Karen, who continues to run. Grayson.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to get through that through that walkway.
All right.
Got to pull back.
Yeah, you're going to maneuver again. So,
Yeah.
again, give me that wits plus drive.
I still have to do this? Oh my goodness.
Well, if you want to maneuver to get in there, if you want to just back out, you don't. But
All right.
depends what you want to do. Do you want to get in? Do you want to get out?
Oh, wow.
There you go. Cool. So you adjust, clear the thing, and yeah, you can actually get down into there.
All right, good. Well, not quite sure what I'm going to do now since I can't drive worth shit.
All right. Cool. Christopher, what do you want to do?
Can I try and get the backpack off of the kid?
You'd have to engage in the grapple. Like he's got him in a hold, unless you can somehow cut it off of him with one fell swoop or something like that. Or you might be able to try to get into the backpack.
Yeah, that might be the idea, because he's going for the book and we're looking to escape with the book.
Yeah. So
like Vinny's about to tee off on this guy, and I don't really need to not help that more than I've already not helped that.
Yeah, it would be hard to get in there. I would say you're probably looking at a probably dexterity plus athletics to try to get in there and actually, pull the string on his backpack and to then open it up or something like that. It wouldn't be a one single move sort of thing where you can get in there and grab what you want.
Yeah.
But it would probably be near the top since he just kind of tossed it in his backpack.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Okay, cool. You managed to undo the tie. So, and kind of flip it in. You'll have to dig in there and grab something on the next turn. Vinny.
Take another swing at this guy, but with his defense still at
no, he has no
I'm
defense. He has no defense now. He's got him in a hold, so he's basically got an arm bar on him, so he's fully engaged in that hold.
Strength, brawl, willpower, back of his head.
Do you want to do a all-out attack? You won't get your own defense, but it doesn't seem like he's attacking you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're aiming at his head, at the head means that it's -3 as well.
Oh.
That'll basically be what your willpower is worth, right?
What if I'm aiming for kidney?
You could do a body shot, like a specific spot on the body. Probably you're looking at a -1. But if you hit him in the head, you get to apply a tilt, right? You'll stun him or something like that, right? If you successfully do a good shot to the head.
You said it's like a -4 for a headshot.
-3.
-3
so basically, yeah, it sucks. That. It takes up your willpower, but you'll get the +2 if you do an all-out attack.
Yeah, I'll do that. Here we go. Oh wait, that was still on a chance die.
Yeah, got to re-roll that.
And still nothing. Holy cow!
Wow. Yeah. So you do that. Unfortunately, they're jostling. So you swing, and it just misses him as you do. All right. Now, Elliot, you get to roll your strength plus brawl to try to get the upper hand. Okay. So you got 3 successes, so he still has the upper hand. He gets to apply a maneuver to you. So one of the maneuvers is control weapon, but I'm going to adjust that to basically being access, like he's going for your backpack, so he's trying to control an object that's on you. Essentially, if somebody were to want to disarm somebody, that is, get a weapon out of their hand or take it off of them, they would have to first control it, then do a disarm subsequent to that. So in this round, he's let go of the hold, but now he's got a hand on your backpack, is basically what he's trying to do. So he's taken control of the backpack, I suppose, is one way of doing it, or he's got control by the backpack. His attention is on that. His goal is to obviously relieve you of your possessions here, once he's seen that Christopher has gone for the backpack as well. So that's where we are with the grapple. Karen is still running. Grayson, what are you doing?
Okay, so ideally,
and these two guys, I'll just do this just to make it a little bit more apparent what's going on here. But they're kind of overlapped, right? They're tangling, and he's in here. Philo will have been over here trying to hit him in the head, that sort of thing.
Okay, so there's no real way for me to drive through there then, is there? Without hitting them.
You could slowly try to nudge them with the car. You know, they might want to back away from the car, that sort of thing.
Well, might as well try. I'm in the car. Really can't, I'm gonna have to get out eventually, maybe. My whole plan was been thwarted by my shitty driving.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll nudge him.
Okay, you move forward there. I'm going
Might
to
be enough
say...
to distract anyways.
Yeah, I'm going to say you're doing a presence plus drive roll. So you're trying to create a social situation where you're trying to influence their direction.
Could we do something that doesn't involve driving? My driving sucks.
But you're in the car, so short of honking the horn, I don't know what else.
Can I honk the horn while I do it?
You can, but the doing it part is what needs the roll. So you can certainly lay on the horn while you're doing it. Yeah.
Man. What a shock.
Yeah, so you don't impose any sort of penalty on them as they, you get close, but not close enough to, like Mason looks basically through the driver's windshield at you, seeing you're getting closer, but he doesn't budge. He's still going after that backpack. That brings us to Christopher. You're digging in the backpack?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can grab that book out of there.
Okay, you're gonna just lunge in as he's going for the backpack. You're not in the brawl, but you're trying to sneak in there with your hand. So again, a dexterity plus athletics check.
Yeah, given that he's going for it, I'm probably gonna throw my willpower at it.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's do that. Now, because this is centered around conflict, I assume this is only worth 2 instead of the 3 from normal willpower.
That's right. You're broken. It's only 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. That said, though, if you fail, you get your willpower back. Well, 2 successes. You get in there and you feel the crinkle of a Ziploc bag. You grab onto that as tight as you can, yank it out, and you have the book.
All right.
Mason's eyes go wide. Elliot's still in the grapple. Vinny, what are you going to do? He's no longer holding him, so he gets his defense now.
Do I see the book?
Oh, yeah. You see Christopher grab the book out of the backpack.
Okay, so I want to try and just kind of wrap him up. Like just put my arms around him, and so he can't...
grapple, yeah.
So he can't try and move, or if he's moving, there's a lot of dead weight.
Yeah, so strength plus brawl. You're opposed by his defense, which is 7.
So, chance die.
And no success. Okay, so yeah, you try to grab him, he just kind of shrugs you off there. Back to the top. So we got to do So Mason has the upper hand, but he needs to maintain the upper hand to let go. So he's still engaged in the grapple. Elliot, you can basically shift the tables to block him from getting the book from Christopher, but it's still a strength plus brawl versus strength plus brawl. So strength plus brawl from Elliot.
Oh, you said Christopher again.
Did I? Sorry. Christopher has the book. Elliot could be trying to block Mason now from.
Sure. So do I have any more willpower? That's what I'm assuming.
I think you're out. No, what's your? Let's take a look at what you're in here. Envy, charity. I don't think you're motivated by any of those right now.
Nope.
So just a straight strength plus brawl.
All right. Nothing.
Oh, not by much. So so he has the upper hand. He will break free of the grapple and step away. Just beside you. So he's still there. You are interposed, but you're no longer being grappled. Karen runs. Grayson, what are you going to do?
Well, at this point, being that my driving sucks, I'm going to get out of my vehicle and try to physically help.
Okay, so you get out of the vehicle. That would be your action there. You will get out. That's not a difficult thing. There we go. You'll have gotten out of the vehicle. Cool. And, yeah. Christopher, plans?
Oh, that'd be run.
All right.
While shouting, run.
Yeah. And so you take off. Cool. All right. Elliot, plans? You're no longer being grappled?
Well, I don't know. I probably would head towards escaping now and help out whoever has the book to escape. Yeah, obviously that's a big deal. This is about my backpack.
Okay, you're going to take the time to do up your backpack?
No, I'm not. I'm just going to go.
Okay, so you're running with Christopher?
Yep.
Okay. That brings us to Vinny. Vinny, you're on.
I want to run and get in the driver's seat of the car.
Okay, so you're going to get around him like so and try to get in the car? Okay. Cool. There you are. And that will bring us to the top.
Did I make it in?
Your action will be getting in the car. Yeah, so on your next turn, I'm assuming you could even get in on the passenger side and scoot over, sort of thing.
Whatever's easiest.
Yeah, whichever way works. Well, you'll get in there. Mason's turn. He's going to basically begin a chase here. He's going to start running. And so there we go. All right. Almost there. Come on, come on. There we go. Cool. All right. Speed ratings here. Who do we have? I've got Christopher. What's your speed?
9.
Okay. And what is Elliot's speed?
My speed is not available. My speed is 11.
All right. Cool. And all right. So the penalty from the environment. Whoa, hello. -1 penalty to rolls. Here, the number of successes goes up because it's actively dangerous by 1. Okay, and opponents start with a lead. Okay. So that means that you guys need 7 successes to get away. He would need 7 successes to catch you. And I will say that like Christopher Sloan, you have the edge. And
yeah.
So how do you want to try to get away? What skill set do you want to avoid this man and get away from him?
That's tough. I mean, I don't really have home field advantage.
You do. You have the edge. That's why you got the home
yeah,
field.
but I don't. That's yeah. I'd probably be going with just a flat out sprint, something like dexterity, and I guess athletics would tie into that.
Yeah, you could do that. You could also do dexterity plus stealth if you wanted to try to get away. Flat out stamina plus athletics is for running.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I'd be running and hiding.
So dexterity plus stealth is probably what you got going on there. That's a pretty good pool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's what everybody has to roll. They can choose to roll a different pool if they like, but then they'll be at a penalty. So you'll need to, if you declare the number of successes you think you're going to get.
Okay. I will say 1, knowing that now that I've said that I will get either 2 or 0.
You have to choose one. So
Well, I went with 1. Yeah.
you went
we
with
got
1?
it.
Okay.
Look
Cool.
at us go.
Good. All right.
I mean, not it's not good, but it's what I called.
Okay, and it favors the people that already have the edge, so it won't matter what they get. Okay, here we go. Elliot, you have to roll dexterity plus stealth to basically try to use the terrain to avoid being detected by him.
No penalties?
The penalty. Oh yeah, sorry, Christopher. You need to re-roll that with the penalty for the snowy conditions. So a -1.
Oh.
Yeah. So re-roll 3
-1.
dice. Yeah. So dexterity plus stealth -1. All right. So 0 successes there. So Elliot, predict the number of successes you want to get. You would normally be at a -1 penalty, but because of your parkour, you're not. So
Right.
yeah. So dexterity plus stealth. How many successes do you think?
One sec. Do my fleet of foot add anything to it?
That's already been calculated into your speed.
Oh, my speed. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
4 die here. I'm gonna predict 1 success.
Okay. All right.
Boom.
Cool. Well done. And he's going to predict 2 successes here, but we'll see what we got. 3 successes. So you now have the edge there, Elliot. You guys all need 7 successes. You've got 1. He has 3, and I just want to take a look.
7 dice for this thing? What the fuck?
Yeah. he's a physical machine. That's what he is. He's not very good in the mental capacity, mental there, but.
All right. Well.
Okay. So hold on. We have to wrap this up. So Christopher, you failed. You can. So you have to choose either a tilt, 2 bashing damage, or 1 lethal damage. Or your character suffer. You don't get to choose. I'm going to say that you take 2 bashing. You slip. That's why you had 0 successes. Okay, and really that's what caused you to have 0, is the fact that you failed because of the required for the roll. So you take 2 bashing from slipping. So yeah, he's got 3, and you guys have 1 and 0. Okay, you got to get to 7. So Elliot, what dice pool would you like to use to try to get away from this?
Dexterity and athletics.
Okay, you're trying to climb things and leap over things, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's my best pool I got.
Okay.
I was thinking wits plus athletics. Does that help?
It could. It could. Can you describe to me how your quick thinking and ability around you plus your athletics can help you get away?
I can, like, as I'm running away, I'm gonna, like, throw trash or, like, put things, like, grab, like, a trash can or something that's in my way and, like, throw it behind me to try to stumble this guy.
That will work. So you're throwing debris in the way, and his is basically dodging that debris, which is how he would use the dexterity plus athletics to try to gain an advantage on you. Okay, so dexterity plus athletics is the pool, and you are not at any penalty. You need 6 more successes, and how many successes do you think you're going to get?
I think I'm going to get 2 successes here.
Okay. None. So you can either lose... you can either lose 1 combined success from your total, so you'd be down to 0 successes, or you can take some damage, or I can apply a tilt to you, which is basically like a temporary condition. I would say you slip and bump yourself with bashing damage as well, right?
Damage.
Yeah, 2 bashing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Christopher. We're looking at dexterity plus athletics. You're -1 penalty.
All right, dexterity, athletics, -1. And am I guessing what I'm going to get here?
Yep.
I will say 1.
Okay. Well done.
Yahtzee.
Okay, you got a success. He would guess 2 successes. He got 4, but that puts him at his 7.
What the fuck?
And yeah, he catches up to you, which means.
Again.
Okay, so that's been 2 rounds. Vinny's Grayson, what do you want to do?
Well, I've got the keys, so I was going to throw Vinny the keys and say, "Go get the kid."
I figured you just left it running.
I thought you just left it running too. You just got out of the car.
No, I take my keys out.
Okay. In the future, in a situation like this, you should really declare whether you're shutting the car off and getting out. So, but okay, we'll give it to you.
So, yeah, like I want to get into the car and I wanted to go in and chase and if I could hit this guy, hit him, but ultimately pick up Elliot and Christopher into the car.
All right. So they were doing some pretty interesting runs and stuff like that. Well, we'll see what the results of that is. I should have come to you. So I apologize before we did the second round of the run. So the second round of the run results are okay. You'll have seen Grayson tossed you the keys on his turn. You grabbed him, put him in the ignition, started it up. You hit the gas, and you're going to go here. So you would only need 3 successes to catch them. So what's your drive? I'm going to need you to do wits plus drive here because you're kind of moving quickly in an area that's not really designed for
wits.
Yeah.
Wits and drive or dexterity and drive?
It has less to do with your. It's more to do. Dexterity, I guess. Yeah, do dexterity. That'll work.
And I'm going to spend a point of willpower here.
Okay.
Oh, still on that chance die.
Yeah, reroll. Oh, good job. Yeah, you'll have caught up pretty quickly. You're in a car. Cool. that said, the
So
second
am I just on that Mason's tail?
you're on the tail of all of them. They're all really together. Like he gained on them
Really
pretty
close.
quickly. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you're pulling out after them there. He catches up, which means he gets to make an action now because he's there. He sees you coming close, and he pulls out a fine steel throwing knife and points it in your direction. And he doesn't throw it at you, but sorry, I just need to roll this. Okay, there we go. First one, 0 successes. Okay. I just rolled it 3 times because I was getting no result, but my connection was disrupted. And here we go. 1 success. Okay. All of a sudden, Vinny, it's really weird. It feels like you're falling, like almost as though you drove up the side of a wall as opposed to on the flat ground. And you're falling. Like it feels like you're being pulled back into the seat, and the car starts to move backward.
That's weird.
Yeah, and the whole thing, you know, like if you were to drive a car up a very vertical incline, at some point too, that it's going to fall back on itself because the center of mass is a little bit. It's not in the very bottom of the car; it's above the wheels, and so the front end of the car begins to lift up as the car starts to flip back. Elliot and
I'm rolling backwards away from you.
It's almost like it's going to imagine that instead of driving on the flat ground, you were driving up the side of a wall. Imagine that, and
right.
Your wheels have no contact, like there's no friction anymore because the gravitational force is pulling backward on you instead of toward the surface. And and it begins to fall, like it literally begins to flip back on itself. It's like it's going to go over the bumper, the back bumper, flipping back. Grayson, you see your car flipping back in the air. Elliot and Christopher, you look over your shoulder, you see this as well. He had the chance to grab hold of Christopher, but he stops and points a small knife at the car, and it flips back.
Do I get like a spooked?
Eventually, once you guys resolve this stuff. But
Okay.
that said, Christopher and Elliot, what would you like to do?
Well, he's not paying attention to us, right?
Or sorry, first Grayson, what would you like to do?
Well, I mean, I'm seeing something that shouldn't be happening, right?
That's right.
So how would I react to that? Like,
You tell me. What are you completely and utterly dumbfounded? Do you pause and not act? What do you want to?
Well, I would look at it and be like profoundly like shocked, confused, not knowing what's going on. I'd be so beyond any realm of experience that I have that I wouldn't even know what to do.
Then perhaps this fits.
What's that? Stunned. Okay, I can't click on it.
Yeah, 1 sec. There you go. You should be able to click on it now.
Okay, oops. All right, description. The character is dazed, unable to think straight. Character loses next action and halves defense until next act. Causes a tilt. Character can be stunned by any attack that does not...
Yeah, this would normally be caused by a damage, right?
Yeah,
getting hit, but you could have the same effect.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. Yeah, so I'll take that.
Okay, you're just utterly stunned. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
As a general rule, cars don't do that.
That is correct. There you go. You are stunned. And, yeah. That brings us to Christopher and Elliot.
So this guy was right on top of us.
He was ready to grab you, and then the car basically was like peeling out and coming right at him. So instead of grabbing you, he turned, pointed his knife at the car, and it flipped up like that. It's about to basically land on its roof, you know, with Vinny inside of it.
Did we run back toward the building? Is that what we've done here?
You've run into the plaza, the little area, the sitting area, yeah. You can make your roll to try to get more successes and get away. If running is still what you would do.
It is, but it seems like an uphill struggle at this point, given that he caught us in 2 rounds.
True, but if you get away before he catches you again, right? It's a whole new ball game now. He stopped, right? So you have a chance to gain some successes where he's not gaining successes on you.
Yeah. All right, well, I mean, escape with book, I guess.
Joey's give me back the book.
That's true. You're younger than I am. And I'm all broken and shit, so...
That said, are you going to stop now and exchange something, or are you just going to run?
We couldn't just toss it while running?
You could. That would be an actual roll, though, to make sure that you toss and he catches, as opposed to, you know, a stop exchange of items, like, here, take the book, right? That's your action instead of running.
Would he have a roll to run? Because I feel like he's better at it than I am.
Well, again, it depends. This is a chase, and you don't have to use a physical ability to run. You can use something other than that, right?
No, but I mean, would he get his roll to try and escape?
I would say that you both are exchanging items and trying to, you know, he slipped and fell and took damage where you did not, right? So he's just getting up, whereas you're still running, right? The guy was right on your tail, about to grab you. Well, you're in mid stride. You could stop and help him up and give him the book, but that would be your turn, right? Like, both of you guys would just be exchanging the item, getting up and getting ready to go.
In that case, I'm going to keep running because he's right on top of us. So that's
okay. Cool. Now again, it's chase. You don't have to use your physical running ability. You could use your, wits plus. I don't know, streetwise, you could use your, your manipulation plus empathy or something like that, or...
I'll probably continue with dexterity and athletics and just try to push through.
Okay.
I mean, we've got cars flying around. That's going to freak me out, notwithstanding.
Yeah.
And still a -1 for the... situation being what it is.
There's still snowy ground. It's slippery ground. Yep. Okay, you slip again.
Perfect.
So this time I'm going to find a tilt here. I'm going to give you the knockdown tilt.
Okay.
I'm going to say you slip and fell. 10 seconds. And you guys can see what that means. You're knocked off your feet. Once you're on the ground, you're considered prone. You're going to have to spend an action to get up. Okay. Once you're up again, this no longer applies. So it's just it's not a condition. It's just a tilt. It acts like a temporary condition. And we'll put it there. And so you basically slip and fall. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You still have your you're not getting ahead. Elliot, your roll.
Same dexterity athletics one?
Yep.
Cool.
Unless you want to use a different one, but you'd be at a penalty then.
How many die do we have here? Dexterity, I don't know, I'm good. I'll pick this one. I'm good.
Okay.
2 successes. Why not? Can't roll worth shit today.
Okay. I'm going to apply the same here. You're just knocked down for the turn. You're going to have to spend the next turn getting up.
Sure.
And, he will, since you got 0 successes, he is going to, you're still basically right there. So he's going to, he's going to engage Grayson in a in a grapple.
Grayson, why am I there?
Sorry, not Grace. Gosh, Christopher. Yes, he's just going to come over and grapple right now. Christopher is who he's going to. And that's +2 to hit when you are dealing with somebody who's prone, which is the case. So that's 2 more. What's your defense?
4.
Okay. Wow, he grabbed you. So you're engaged in a grapple now. Grayson, your turn. The turn is over. Vinny, the car has flipped over. You are on the roof. You are not injured, other than just being slightly jostled. We'll give you 1 bashing damage. That'll be the extent of the injury. What would you like to do?
Obviously, I want to get out of the car.
Yeah, cool. So you spend the turn getting out of the car. Grayson?
Well, seeing what I've done, what's happened, and I think I'm no longer stunned, right?
Yeah, took that away. You're no longer stunned.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of shake it off and kind of sprint towards the car and the action.
Okay, you sprint toward the car, probably trying to help Vinny get out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And that means that we go to Christopher's going to act on Mason's turn now because he's grappled. Elliot, you would still be knocked down until you get up.
Get up.
Okay, you spend your turn standing up, getting your feet underneath you, and now it's strength plus brawl contested there, Christopher.
Am I able to, rather than try and fight this grapple, just kind of let him have it, but chuck the book over to Kid? I keep referring to you, Elliot, as the Kid. I don't know if I've been introduced yet.
You would have to get the upper hand in the grapple. Like, he has you in a grapple. For you to break the grapple in some way is what you would have to do. Again, there's the sheet that has the grapple.
Well, at that point, to do anything, I have to break this grapple, so...
Yeah.
All right, any modifiers I should...
Nope, just straight strength plus brawl.
Oh, and that's a critical fail on a chance.
Yeah, that's not good for you. He will basically be able to grab the book from you, is what's going to happen there. He gets the upper hand and is able to execute an additional maneuver, so he will grab the book from your hands. So that's what he's got. You're still in the grapple. He'll have to spend another turn getting out of it, though. Let's go back to the top here to Grayson and Vinny. What are you guys doing?
Okay, I'm at the car.
Yeah, Vinny's just getting out of it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run towards or head towards where the action is.
Okay, you'll make your way over that way. Grayson, you chase after as well.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Okay, it won't take you more than a round to cover that distance to get there. Elliot, you're up. You see that they're struggling over the book, but it seems that Mason has the book in grasp.
All right, well, I guess I'll grab the book.
Okay, you're going to engage in the grapple, so strength plus brawl. His defense is rather high. He has it, so you would have to get in there and grab, and struggle for it, right? It's not free. It's not.
Oh, well, I'm gonna fail this definitely. Can I just kick the book out of his hand then?
That would be part of the grapple. So strength plus brawl. You're trying to disarm him. So we don't get into the nitty gritty of what the grapple looks like, whether or not your foot got in there and kicked it out or what happened.
Okay.
But, yeah. So strength plus brawl -7 for his defense.
Well, I'm definitely not getting this. I'm definitely not getting this one.
Does he get his defense because he's engaged in the grapple?
He does. He's not in a hold.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so if you take a look at the different maneuvers, it will tell you whether or not. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Critical fail.
Yeah. So So that's typically a condition of some sort, but for now, we'll just provide, we'll say it was an abject failure. We'll say that what it did was it loosened the grip, whatever grip that Christopher still maintained. So the grapple, he's free from the grapple. Then he's just a free agent there. Yeah, and he will run.
Well, I'm not catching this guy.
Yeah, he's going to go. He needs 6 successes to get out of here. And he will use his... he's just going to run. So that's his -1 penalty for the terrain. And he makes no successes. He bashes himself into he'll take 2 bashing as well. Holding the book and running. You could catch him. He made no successes, but anyway.
That's the most injured he's been.
I know. So Grayson and Vinny, if you guys are chasing him, it's a stamina plus athletics roll to try to catch him. We're going to say that you need roughly the same. You're going to need 7 successes to catch him. You are -1 to your pool. You can choose to roll a different pool, but you're going to be at an additional -1 penalty.
Stamina athletics.
-1 normally, yeah. All right, you made a success, Vinny. You've also slipped. We'll give you 2 bashing. You're feeling a little under the weather with the crash and the slipping and bumping yourself. You didn't fall completely down, but you whacked your knee on the ground and got back up and keep scrambling. Elliot, you could try to grapple him again if you wanted.
Can I use pepper spray on this guy?
You totally can use pepper spray. That would be a much better thing to do than trying to grab him, right?
All right,
you wouldn't have been. You're gonna You pull out your pepper spray. Cool, it's out. That's your action. It's ready to go. You're shaking it up. All right.
Okay. Still running.
Yeah.
Still running.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, another 0 successes.
I don't think like any of us have gotten any successes.
I know. What's up with this? You guys are going nowhere. I'm just going to say we're slipping around
7.
like a bunch of...
How many zeros there are? Like, I don't
1,
think I've
3,
ever seen
6.
Look at that. Even I can't. You guys are slipping around on the ice like a bunch of buffoons. Okay. You're on, Elliot. You got the pepper spray there. What's it say in the description? Does it say anything?
Did I get skipped in there?
Oh, sorry. Did you want it? Sorry, you did. Did you want to get up?
Sure.
That's your turn.
There you go. Well done.
Sweet.
Pepper spray, +1, durability 2, size 1, strength 1.
So you either use dexterity plus athletics or dexterity plus firearms.
Let's see. Dexterity plus athletics. Yeah, definitely athletics. Cool. I'll roll that bad boy.
Cool.
Oh,
You
nice.
hit him. And
I know, I'm surprised too.
that means he is both stunned and now at a -5. I will say that you can probably grab the book from him.
Do it.
Okay. And take off. Yeah, he's just going to be... he's going to run off, get that stuff out of his eyes. And you guys, where will you guys go? What will you do? Vinny, your truck will be here momentarily, I suppose. You could get out of here.
My car is out front of the library.
That's true.
If we can actually walk there without,
Yeah. So
continually falling on the ice.
that's true. It's a
I know where my
slippery
car is.
Yeah.
Hey, your car's sorry, Dad. Sorry about that.
It is what it is. It wasn't you.
No. However,
You're good.
we will, we'll kind of take care of the fallout of that next time. But is the plan that you will leave the scene, or are you going to...
Well, I'm going to have to call it in, right? So, I mean, that's going to be suspicious.
Can I get my garbage truck to flip it back over with like the forklifts on the front of it?
Getting a garbage truck in there would be very difficult.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I went to the library, came back, and found it like this?
These hooligans, seriously.
Somebody stole my car.
Yeah.
Well, that presumes that there's not cameras, right?
Yeah, that does.
And I feel like if someone saw that on camera, there would be bigger questions than why did you lie?
Yeah.
Like,
There'd
how
be
did
questions of
T1000?
why.
Just
I
ask
I was
Judith
going to say why none of us can walk.
Yeah, how T1000 picked on a bunch of stroke victims by flipping a car with a knife by not touching it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think you're probably fine from a plot perspective.
I'm going to ask for the book back before we all end this. Oh, I have the book. Sorry.
Yeah.
And sorry, I have the book, and I'm going to say to Vinny, "Can you take this for a second? I need to find Karen."
Yeah. And I'll just take his backpack.
Well, he hands you the book. The book's not in the backpack, unless you give him the backpack.
No, I have stuff in the backpack.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
It needs to fucking stay with me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, book is in Vinny's possession.
Can I give Elliot? What does Elliot have my cell number from before?
Yeah, he knows how to contact you.
Okay. Call me when you find her. I'll pick you up.
Thanks.
Okay. Cool. And with that, we will pick this up next time. Thanks, everybody, for keeping with us through the many, 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 many zeros. If you like what you hear, subscribe. If you want to know when the next one's coming, hit that bell. Until then, my name is Magnum Pi, and I'm always here with Dark Templar of Holle, Teku, and Golgotha, and we are Initiative Zero.